getting to the Eagles stay undefeated, winning 23-14 in LA against the Rams. Are they the best team in the NFL? That's the question. Are the Eagles the best team in the NFL? A lot of people are saying the 49ers, but we're going to talk about their game in a moment. The Eagles don't really care if you think they're the best or not. They're going to still just show up, show out, and do what they got to do to win these football games. They did what they had to do yesterday, and that was play great defense. They knew they had to take everything that Stafford and the crew wanted to do away that works well. They want to take all that away. They had to take all that away because that was the only way they were going to win this game. Because when you come to LA and you don't step up right away, you'll get beat. And the Eagles know that. So when it comes down to it, they played the type of game that the champs do. They came in here. They weren't about being pretty. They weren't about, having fancy plays and things like that. They played this game physical, and they had to be first with everything. That's exactly what happened here. The Eagles showed their resolve as well, too. They went down 4 points this week. They were down to 17 the week before. They went down 4 points this week. And then guess what? They went ahead. They saw that they were down. The light popped on, and next thing you know, the Eagles are up 23-14 and ball game. That's pretty much what happened yesterday. Once the Eagles got down, they took control of the game. There was nothing else the Rams were going to do yesterday. Let's keep it real. Jalen Hurts was pretty good yesterday. He had himself a game. A.J. Brown was good, but Goddard wound up being the X factor for this team yesterday because he really made it very hard on the Rams because the Rams did their best to take away Devonta Smith. People are starting to realize Devonta Smith is the weapon on the Eagles defense, on the Eagles offense. Okay. That guy can run a go route and be past you 10 yards ahead. And if Hurts sees him, it's a touchdown. That's how it's been pretty much all year. Yesterday, they kept him in check to 6 yards on one catch. But A.J. Brown was balling yesterday. 6 catches, 127 yards. And as I said before, Goddard led everybody in catches yesterday with 8 for 117 and a touchdown. Now, DeAndre Swift once again had a great running game, 17 carries, 70 yards. Hurts went ahead and complimented that with a 72-yard performance on 15 rushes, and he scored a touchdown as well, too. So that was a big thing for this game as well. Then Jalen gives you 303 yards through the air as well, too. He threw a pick yesterday, finishes up with an 87.9 QBR, but I thought he did pretty good. But, if you get sacked, if you get an interception, then that does play against your rating. But he did well enough to win this football game for this team. But when you look at who really won this game for the Eagles, it's the defense. The defense wound up doing exactly what they're paid to do. Hassan Reddick, big-time player, had 2 sacks. And then the defensive rookie of the year, just give it to him now, Jalen Carter. Another 2 sacks for Jalen Carter Sunday afternoon. And you know what? Jalen Carter is a disruptor, and he's really the definition of what this season's been all about, where we've had these front sevens and all these disruptive players that literally are making offenses look preschool. I'm telling you, you guys have to look at the numbers and see that the defenses are stepping it up. There's more sacks, there's more interceptions, there's more fumbles. There's a lot of things going on that the defense is affecting in the NFL, but they still want to go back and make it seem like the quarterbacks just ain't playing good football right now. It's because the defense is playing that lights out literally across the board in the NFL. And the Eagles are leading the charge in that situation as well, too. So with that, let's go ahead and move forward to our final topic in the NFL aftermath for week 5.